Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Welcome to the Crotch Shot Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the means. So if you're angry and want the truth exposed, then strap in and prepare to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louis B. I takes no bullshit from nobody. I actually expose the bullshit of society and chop it up into easy-to-digest chunks for you. Today won't be any different. Today, I am going to be talking about censorship and walk away. Hashtag walk away. A lot of shit's been going down. Probably a lot of you guys already heard about what's going on with Alex Jones. And, how he is being censored by the major social media. You probably already heard it's everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. And look, I know what Alex is going through. In fact, anyone who's a conservative, anyone who tries to do comedy on any of these platforms that tries to tell an off-color joke or tries to push the envelope, you either got, these media platforms that censor you themselves, or you have these tattletale faggots that go around and start reporting people. And they think they accomplish something when they get you banned, get your pages taken down. And the thing is, they do selective enforcement. That's the one thing I haven't really. Well, I mean, they do talk about Louis Farrakhan, his racist ass still being on there, and yeah, his racist ass. The way he talks about Jewish people. Look, if some of you don't like the state of Israel existing, that's a whole different thing. I'm not too educated on that. And frankly, if it has nothing to do with America, or if it doesn't affect me personally, I'm just not gonna look into it. So sorry, I'm not. I'm doing what I'm just worried about, what's near me, what I can see, what affects me personally. That is what I go for. That is what I look into. If Israel had something to do with 9/11, then that's when I will change. But till then, I have many friends who are Israeli, and I don't believe that they're Zionist per se, because I think the way I understand what Zionism is basically how we would think about the Freemasons and these secret societies that basically want to take over the world and enslave everybody. The same thing. The same thing that goes on with every team. So I mean, but again, I don't really look into it. I'm sorry. I'm just like, there's so much other shit to worry to focus on that's immediately going on that I'm trying to educate myself on. But okay, but anyways, back to the subject. It really is how what you say. The social media giants like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they constantly love censoring people who are, conservatives, libertarians, all the time. Or, in my case, they like to censor jokes. Or even when they censored Candace Owens for basically pointing out the hypocrisy in someone's statement and how nothing happened to that person, that Asian chick that started tweeting out some racist shit and she got hired by the New York Times and they gave her a pass. It's like, no. Either it's all wrong or none of it is wrong. You can't do a la fucking carte. You can't. Because then, then you start making it okay to be violent towards one group. And then how that usually works is, like, today it'll be white people. And then, hey, maybe it'll be socially okay to go after blacks again, go after Latins again, go after Jews again. No, if hate is wrong all the time. You can't be like, well, it's, especially if it's people that, like, look, I don't want to subscribe to this, and I don't like to subscribe to this, and I won't subscribe to this. Is like, oh, just because you're white, you're naturally racist. Maybe you're dumb, maybe you're ignorant on certain things, but like ignorance and just being flat out racist are two different things. The only time I ever and ironically, the only time I've ever dealt with racism from a white person, that person was a liberal. They were a liberal. Why am I singing that? They were a liberal. They voted Democrat because they think because they vote Democrat, that gives me carte blanche to be a fucking actual racist. Call me a spick. Call me the N-word to my face, spit in my face. Like, that shit is cute. Part of the reason why I walked away. Well, I walked away from the Democrat Party long time ago. Especially when I heard Ron Paul, and he made a lot of sense. And I discovered libertarianism, and I'm like, oh. So it's where's I going? Where was I going? I freaking lost my train of thought. When you have so many thoughts in your head that fighting for supremacy, like which way you're gonna go. Like, okay, the only time. So I mean, it's like, and the only time, like, honestly, the only time I felt real brotherhood from a white person, they voted Republican, they voted Libertarian. They were tolerant. But of course, a lot of this racial rhetoric is on the left, like I spoke about last week. all the racists are really leftists. That's the nitty-gritty of it all. All the real racists are leftists. They just want ethnocentric welfare. I mean, that's what the alt-right is. The alt-right is really the classical left. They're classical Democrats. Richard Spencer is a classical Democrat, if you really think about it. And I think I'm kind of wrong saying classical Democrat, because the Democrats still act the same as they did when they were the fucking heads of the KKK. Oh yeah, they like to try to swoop that shit on the road. We're not like that anymore. But fucking, you have Candace Owens who says, "Hey, blacks and minorities don't have to be Democrats. They could think for themselves." And she gets shot down. She gets called a coon. She gets called all these nasty words, and they could be racist towards her. It's like their prayers are answered when they see a conservative minority. They're like, "Oh my God, we could burn crosses on their lawn, and we'll be viewed as heroes." Because why the hell are they being? Why are they on the left? I mean, why they on the right? They're doing it to themselves. No, we're not. No, you're doing it to us. I mean, I faced this doing comedy. You know, when I made a joke. When I make my anti-socialist jokes, people get upset. Like, no, that's not what it is. That's not what it's about. It's like you're breaking their toy in front of them. It's like you're cursing out their mother. I mean, really, I guess the way making jokes about socialism is how I feel when, they propose a new fucking tax. Like, get your hands out my pocket. I mean, it's really fucking sickening. It's really fucking sickening. And then they don't have an argument. They don't have an argument. They don't have an argument, which is why they try to silence everyone. They try to silence you because they don't have nothing to counter what you say. Because honestly, we are the again, to quote Paul Joseph Watson. What the fuck? Paul Joseph Watson. Conservatism is the new counterculture. It's offensive to say, to talk about the nuclear family, a man, woman, and a child. It's offensive to talk about property rights. It's offensive to talk about, hey, no, I don't. I want secure borders so that way, freaking Cojoch and Juan Luis Guerra, which he's a real salsa singer, but I'm just using his name as an example. Will come in this country with their drugs and shit. And honestly, everything that Trump has said is correct. But yeah, you know what? The media tries to overly censor him. They edit him. They take shit what he says out of context, and then they put their little spin. Me personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a follower of Alex Jones. And of course, everyone's putting their little fucking disclaimer when it comes to that. But when this guy is screaming about, they're gonna censor me, they're gonna do this to me, they're gonna do that, and they actually do it to him, they're like, ah, shit, he was right. Ah, shit, we gotta listen to this motherfucker now. And I bet this helped them a lot. Him getting censored, him getting blocked everywhere helped them a lot. Because of the timing coming out of not out of nowhere. more people are probably going to be searching him out just to hear what he has to say. Even people that hate him are probably listening to him now, hanging on every word he says. You know, it's yeah. And I mean, look, as someone that has gone through censorship, like you make a joke and it's not really a racist or a homophobic joke. It just happens to have that word in it. It's like, and you have these like fucking little snitches, these bitch ass snitches, these bitches snitches, snitching bitches. They're like, I'm going to report him. Yet you got people on Facebook calling for the destruction of Jews and all that, but they stay on here. And honestly, this is my philosophy. I don't want anyone censored. I don't want no, even if I disagree with, I don't want them censored. I want people to be as free to say whatever the fuck they want. You know why? Because if I find out that my neighbor hates me because I'm Hispanic or he hates Hispanics, I know never to help that motherfucker at all. I know never to sell nothing to that motherfucker. I know never to buy nothing from that motherfucker. See how that works? I don't need the government to punish someone because of their thoughts. If someone is saying or thinking a certain way that I don't like, I just choose not to associate with them. I choose not to do business with them. And whether if by doing that they starve to death or they change and they come to realize the error of their ways, fine. Look, if I lean to the right. If you don't want to do business with me, fine, that's your right. But you can't go around, especially when it comes to these social media sites, you can't go around saying, we're the best, freedom of speech. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just a bunch of pussies. You're worried about losing advertising dollars, which, honestly, when it comes down to it, no one really gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Why would they give a fuck? No one cares. When it really comes down to it, all these companies really care about is making a sale. So if whatever's put out, if people go to their sites or go to their store and spend money, does it really matter? It doesn't really matter. You could have the nigga song, nigga, bo bigger, banana, another full figure, me, my, mo, migger, nigga. But if there's like a huge wave of people there, and they're hitting up the store afterwards, you think the company's gonna give a shit? No, they're making money off of these fucking racists. Who cares? Like, honestly, who gives a shit? The only time I ever gotten pissed off with someone cursing me out, calling me a spit, calling me a nigger, and it's happened, is when they follow it up with some physical action. Like when I've gotten spit in the face, or when I've gotten punched in the face for speaking Spanish, and I was called a spick and told to go back to Mexico, and I'm like, I'm Puerto Rican. That's the only time. But it just amazes me how this whole it's all uneven. It's uneven. Anyways, if you're listening to the show right now, please click however you're listening to the show. Please leave a comment and like. Comment and like however you're listening to this show. In fact, send me an email however you're listening to it, from where you're listening to it, crotchshotradio@yahoo.com. That's crotchshotsradio@yahoo.com. Send me a note. Send me an email. I like listening to emails. I like reading emails. Anyways, this is coming from the Daily Wire. Remember Eric Clanton? The professor, the Berkeley professor, the East Bay College philosophy professor who hit the guy upside the head, a Trump supporter, with a bike lock last year, back in April of last year in Berkeley. And then he snuck away, and it took 4chan to like fucking search this motherfucker out. And so after a whole year and some change, this guy was on trial and shit. He's only getting 3 years probation for almost killing someone. Really? So I could cave someone's skull in and do no fucking jail time. Is basically what you're trying to tell me. Is that's what's happening? Is that's what's cool? Is that's what's really good in the streets? I mean, all that tells me is that, hey, if you're wearing a Trump hat, some motherfucker comes at you. I say it's open season on Antifa. I say it's Antifa hunting season now. Because if it's okay for them to cave someone's skull in with a bike lock and damn near try to kill people or fucking sucker punch us and then spray fucking pepper spray while we're on the ground and then run away while you're all masked up, it's okay for us to start whooping your ass. Y'all freaking crying over that dude that hit them people in Charlottesville. When the real story was, you guys were beating on his fucking car. He got scared and he panicked, and that bitch wasn't even hit by the car. Her fat ass had caught a heart attack, and she was unhealthy. And you wonder, oh, he was killed like a white girl was killed by a racist. Okay, what? Not one black person was hurt, from what I understand. Not one black person. No one was in the hospital. She died. He's like, oh, we're going to kill him. Actually, we heard nothing. There hasn't been any type of update about that dude. I don't even remember the dude's name. They just throw white supremacist. White supremacist. That's so easy. It's so easy to fucking call someone a fucking white supremacist, isn't it? I don't agree with you. You know why? Because you're a white supremacist. I just like chocolate over vanilla. Racist, you're a Nazi. I breathe air like you do. Nazi. And then they shot at Candace Owens. She's trying to have breakfast. And they're like, and they start yelling at her and shit, calling her a Nazi, freaking trying to attack her. She's a black woman. And they're calling her white supremacist. Like, you fucking idiots. You can't have your own fucking idea. You can't think for yourself. You're not allowed to think for yourself. You can't come to your own conclusion. Like me, I didn't become a libertarian, or I didn't start learning about libertarianism and agree with libertarianism because someone told me to. I heard what Dr. Ron Paul had to say, and I'm like, that made sense. That makes more sense than what these other people are saying. I like liberty. I like freedom. I like to be able to do my own thing without having to be taxed to hell. And I have eyes. I see the fucking wastefulness. I see the fucking laziness. At my job, I get stuck doing overtime all the time, mostly because we've got these lazy welfare motherfuckers. And no, I'm not going to tell you what color they are, because you're going to be like, racist. Because it's multiple colors as well. It's more than just one type of person. But, they're on welfare. Most of them are single mothers. And, they don't have to work as hard, so they don't feel like coming to work. They don't feel like coming to work. I couldn't even get a fucking vacation this year. I couldn't get a motherfucking vacation because these cocksuckers keep calling out They call out, and c'est la vie. C'est la vie. What am I gonna do? What can I do? But get pissed off and destroy them. I will rip their hearts out from their stomachs. And you know what? The plan is, hey, I gotta go do something better. I gotta find a better job. Not complain about it. Not be like, oh, they need to pay me more money. And I'm gonna go. I want to fight for 15. No, I'm gonna go. I'm going, getting me some more skills, some skills to pay the bills, so I can find a better paying job. It's that easy. It's that simple. You gotta really think about the market. How to make yourself more marketable, how to make yourself more sellable, and that's what it is. If you want more money, you gotta have valuable skills that employers are willing to pay for. I mean, that's just how it is. I don't understand why you feel like it's okay to take money out of someone else's pocket and demand more out of someone else than you really deserve. You want more, you work harder. I want to be a professional comic, so I gotta work hard. You gotta put in the fucking time, which amazes me how a lot of comics are a bunch of fucking socialists. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta fucking work and bust your ass and support yourself. It's not up to me. It's not up to anyone else to fucking support you through their tax dollars, so that way you could fucking continue chasing your dream. And then if a lot of these people make it and they see the taxes that the IRS is calling for them just to pay for someone else's fucking program, I hope they keep that open mind. I know me, especially where I work out of, especially where I work out of, you see all these people like shitting out kids, and all they get is all these government subsidies, and they, and they're mad because of all the hoops they got to jump through. Bitch, you're getting something for free. Like, hello. I mean, what you thought? That you thought something you weren't gonna have to work at all? I mean, even like, even with these government programs, you have to jump through hoops. You have to prove that you're worthy for them to give you a fucking free apartment. Which, mind you, is they put your ass in the shittiest part of New York, the Bronx. The Bronx. So your kid is probably going to get stabbed up on his way to get you your fucking almond milk by paying with because they want to steal his EBT card, so that way they could buy, White Owl rolling papers for their blizzards. It happens. I mean, and honestly, that's why I decided to walk away. That's why I decide that I'm sick. I can't respect the Democratic Party, because they make you the enemy if you're fucking not even middle class. If you're out here busting your ass, working 2 jobs to try to support yourself, so that way you're not a burden on society. You're not fucking collecting unemployment. You're not fucking collecting SSI or food stamps, or you're not on Section 8 or anything. They fucking make you pay for that shit. They're like, oh shit, you got enough money to support yourself? Not anymore. And then when you try to, hey, I need a little help. No, you make too much. No, but you took all my money. You make too much. You make too much. So I don't want to hear shit about minimum. Oh, I want more minimum wage, because there's obviously a maximum wage. It's an unofficial maximum wage. And especially these white motherfuckers, these white fucking commie motherfuckers, they're the ones that try to get up in your face. Like, honestly, I want to crack these motherfuckers in the mouth. I, like, honestly want to crack these motherfuckers. Every time I see these weak, limp-wristed motherfuckers, and they act like they're so smart, they talk about shit that don't even, you know, that you probably never heard of. Oh, have you even heard of the writings of Woozle Wuzzle? He's a world famous economist. Like, no, I don't know who the fuck Woozle Wuzzle is, because you know what? I only focus on the philosophies that I personally agree with, and those are what I read up about. I don't read up about, you know, some imaginary motherfucker that was smoking weed, you know, and he got transported to the land of Honolulu, you know, with Puff the Magic Dragon and shit. Puff the Magic Dragon lives by the sea. Talking about you know, taking all these fucking drugs and shit. And I'm like, I'm so enlightened. No, you're so fucking lazy. Fucking barista, get out of here. You're not doing well because you fucking went to school for some bullshit, and no one wants to hire you for your bullshit because you don't know no shit. And now you're pissed off because you fucking took out a loan over some bullshit. That's not my problem. That's no one's fault but your own. You should have went, got a technical degree, freaking learn how to fucking unclog pipes, and you'd probably be happy. Then you wouldn't. Then you'd probably be a Republican, because then you'll see all the fucking taxes coming out your fucking pocket. We want to be all inclusive. No, you don't. No, you don't. You want to silence us. You want to silence me. You want to silence Alex Jones. You want to silence every fucking body that doesn't think like you. I mean, and honestly, and I've personally gone through this with fucking other people from We Are Change. I used to be part of a 9/11 Truth group called We Are Change. And, you know, and that group collapsed because, you know, we couldn't, like, Luke Rakowski was stealing money from the donations that were meant to go to the sick and dying first responders, using it to buy cocaine, weed, fucking paying his college tuition, not accounting for the money, not accounting for shit, mixing his money with everyone else's money, and he even admitted to using the money to pay his own college tuition. And people didn't want to rock the boat. They're like, oh, you're going to cause a division. You're going to cause a division. No, this was in the bylaws that we all fucking voted on, that this shit wasn't supposed to be used for that. It wasn't supposed to be under his control. Let's follow the fucking rules that we all agreed on. No? Oh, you're going to just let the motherfucker embezzle and make us all look bad? You're going to allow him to let us all look bad? That, oh shit, all this money that's supposed to be going to help a first responder fucking pay his fucking mortgage because he can't work, and at the time the fucking government wasn't giving him no money, you know, after allowing this shit to happen, in my opinion. At the very least, allowed this shit to happen. No fucking protection. Everyone was like, oh, that's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. And yet these motherfuckers went in, day out, freaking digging dead bodies out. Like, unfucking believable. So then fast forward 10 years, and a lot of these motherfuckers are goddamn socialists. They want the government to fucking take care of them. Like, really, wait a minute. We all stomped for Ron Paul. We all say we loved Ron Paul. I guess I was the only one that actually meant it at the time. And some of them have joined Antifa. Some of them are Antifa. Some of them are a bunch of stupid ass leftists. Like not even Democrat. They went all the way. They're like far left. They're like to the fucking moon. Like they fucking grew a beard to look like their Uncle Karl Marx. Got into an argument with some bitch from that group. It's like, oh, we all need help sometimes. Okay, sometimes. But it wasn't meant for you to fucking live off the shit. You want people to be allowed to live off the shit. And that means, like Ron Paul, like Dr. Ron Paul says, you gotta steal from someone else to pay to give to you. Once you say something's alright, you have to steal from someone else to pay for it. You're asking the government to use their guns to force me to fucking subsidize your shit. Go fuck yourself. I'm walking away from the Democrat Party. I'm walking away because I found a better way. I'm walking away from the Democrat Party. I'm walking away. I suck. Hey, if you guys are listening live, please leave me a comment. Feel free and chat with me. If you guys want to call in, the number to call in is 347-927-6824. Number again is 347-927-6824. That is the Google Voice number. It will ring right here. I will answer it. I will say hi. I will wish you good luck, and I will say happy birthday to your child. Whatever you need, feel free and give me a call. But yeah. I mean, this whole censorship, you might not like. I mean, the thing is, this is dangerous. This was a dangerous thing, and they overreached. They did overreach. They went too far. People that hated him were forced to defend him. Like, honestly, they acted like they had to do. They did. Before they say, "Oh, I don't like Alex Jones," they always gave the disclaimer. Well, Alex Jones, this is, but. Like, they were talking about Alex Jones like he was a fucking member of NAMBLA. Like, I don't like fucking kids, but he still deserves a trial. Like, you don't have to do all that. Okay? It's like, look, I don't agree with what happened with Alex Jones. I don't agree. But people just like, I gotta distance myself. Like, don't be pussies. You pussy. You being pussy. I'm sorry, so sorry, but you be pussy. Like everyone, and I mean, like, what's going on? What's going on now? I'm walking away from the Democrat Party. Like, I mean, this should really scare each and every one of us. This should really scare the holy shit out of us that, oh shit, they just totally deplatformed them. Honestly, I'm personally not worried if that happens to me. Because I migrated. I already started making backup plans. I saw the writing on the wall. I heeded the advice of Alex Jones. I took steps. Someone mentioned Steam It on Facebook, and I signed up for a Steam It account. They have a YouTube alternative called DTube. They have a blogger alternative called Busy. I'm pretty sure, and of course I use Gab on top of Twitter. That's the thing. I mean, I also have a Minds account. Minds. Minds. Minds.com account. You guys can follow me there. Minds.com/Louis B. That's me. On Gab, gab.ai/Louis B1. That's me. I'm on DTube. That's dtube.com. Let me see if I could do the slash. Wait. Okay. Let me see if that works. Yes, it does. You guys could go to d.tube/Louis B. And that's my video channel. That's the thing. Everything, the Twitter's going down, Facebook is going down. It's long past due for the next new thing to happen, and the next new thing is decentralized. Everything on the blockchain. Not one person can't get you kicked off. No one can get you kicked off. You're just gonna have to learn to either live with it or ignore it. That's it. You don't like what I say? Don't listen. Oh, shit. It didn't work. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's d.tube. Page not found, motherfucker. Okay, wait. What is my fucking... It's d.tube/Louis B1. Let me actually hold on. Let me see, because there's some bullshit here. Bullshit, my friend. Let me see if that works. Really? No? Huh. Alright then. Well, just look for Louis B1 out once you get on. Once you sign up for Steemit, go to DTube, and I just highly recommend everyone start migrating to these new sites. They're just gonna grow as soon as freaking Alex gets smart enough and starts fucking with these things. They even have a free streaming option there. You can stream your video games. People do it. There, you guys can make money off of it. The trick is to start getting off these fucking sites. They don't respect freedom of speech, and the only way to fucking stop them is to stop using them. And I'm just waiting for it to get more popular, and I'll just stop using fucking Twitter, Instagram, and all that shit myself. Once that shit gets better, I'm done. Once they develop it a little bit more. But the thing is, don't wait for it. Sign up now. It's gonna take some time. Just you gotta be patient and just start building your shit there. That is the only way to fight this censorship, is to basically not use their shit. And if we stop using their shit, they're gonna stop using money. And guess what? The assholes, leftists, are gonna follow us. They're going to follow us because they want to fucking try to silence us. But then when they realize they can't, oh, the real battle is going to begin. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be the most splendiferous, monumentous occasion. Because then they can't block us. They can't get rid of us. We're going to be able to say whatever the fuck we want, and they can't say shit because there's no one to fucking complain to. They're just going to have to ignore us and cry and bitch and complain because this is decentralized. You can't fucking get this shit you can't get it off the internet. Free and open, my friends. Free and open. An exchange of ideas. Either you're just gonna have to deal with it. That's what Alex should do. Alex should hire some people, sign up for mine, sign up for Steemit, and start migrating all their content, upload all their shows, all their videos to the Steam. In fact, Adam Kokesh is there. Adam Kokesh is on Steemit. You got who else? You got the Hodge Twins. The Hodge Twins are on Steemit. We just need some bigger names. We need bigger names just migrating and stop using their shit. Hell, YouTube doesn't like us. We fucking built their shit with our content, making our content, and they hate it. They hate us. They want to be more like Netflix. I'm so sorry for you. It happens. Oh well. Yep. Mm-hmm. Anyways, all I'm saying is I'm on Steemit. Follow me on Steemit. Follow me on Minds. Follow me on Gab. And let's all get the fuck off this fucking plantation together. I'm waiting for you there. It's going to be fun. That's where we all belong. You know, even if you don't agree with me, get on there. Have fun. You know, I don't care. Come on, leftists. Join Steemit. Let's see whose idea is best. Let's let the free market decide. Let's have a real free market. Let's let the free market decide who is right. Stop calling your daddy. Stop trying to have your daddy fucking. You gotta. Yeah. Hell, I don't even agree with Alex. Like, we need the president to do this, and that. No, fuck this. Let them fucking be faggots. Let Twitter, let fucking Instagram, let fucking YouTube be fucking faggots. Let them. Come to Steemit. Come to Steemit. I'm not getting paid for this. I just love Steemit. I love the platform. I love the idea of it being decentralized. Let them be faggots. Let Facebook be faggots. Let them. They're gonna fuck themselves. They are currently fucking themselves. Steemit. And you know what? You're just gonna have look. You sign up. It's gonna take a week for you to get your email with your personal password. You make sure you secure your own password because it doesn't save your password. Keep it in a safe spot. Write it down. Back it up somewhere digitally. I mean, be fucking responsible with your shit. That's it. That's really it. Like, I don't know what's so hard about this. I don't understand. Stop asking the government to, like, fight your battles. And that goes for both of us. It's a utility. Fuck them. Fuck them. We got better shit now. We don't need them. Let's stop relying on these fucking people. We got freaking Steemit. In fact, all right. Let me. That is STEEMIT.com. STEEMIT.com. Steemit. Sign up. Sign up. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Facebook. Fuck Twitter. Hell, while I'm at it, sign up for Gab. Gab.ai. That is Gab.ai. Gab.ai. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Instagram. Because honestly, all they're going to do is they just want to censor. They don't believe in no freedom of speech. They don't. They just wanna try to, like, oh, we're gonna make these, we're gonna only cater to one part of the people that don't even pay for shit, that don't even buy nothing. Duh. Anyways, I think this is gonna be a quick hit. So, like to thank everyone for listening. As always, from my house to your house. Mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Help the Crotch Out Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you already do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crotch Out Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.